Well, hello, my fine feathered first grade friends. How are you doing today, your first Monday back after spring break? I hope it was glorious. Today, we will collect and organize data. We will organize data into a tally chart and answer questions based on the data. Why? Because it's important to be able to interpret information more accurately. Remember when we did tally marks a while back? We drew one line for each object that we counted, and the fifth line crosses the other lines. Let's watch this quick review clip from Brain Pop.
Where should we go on our next class trip? The zoo, the firehouse, or the apple orchard? I'm taking a survey and making a tally chart. What are surveys and tally charts? A survey is a list of questions used to collect information or opinions. Let's see. There are 3 dinosaurs here. Let's take a survey to find out which one our classmates like best. We can use a tally chart to record data or information. Let's see. Moby likes the Stegosaurus the best. You can draw 1 tally mark to stand for 1 vote. 5 kids like the Triceratops. So I'll draw 5 tally marks in that row. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th mark is drawn across the other 4. Well, when you group the tally marks by 5s, you can count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. Sets of 5s are easier to count. 7 kids like the T-Rex. So, after I draw 5 tally marks, I can add 2 more to make 7. Oh, right. I forgot to vote. My favorite dinosaur is the Triceratops. I'll add a tally mark to that row. It's really easy to add to tally charts. Now I can count the votes and use the tally chart to make a bar graph.
So basically, what she just did was take a survey or ask people for their vote for their favorite dinosaur. So if I was going to open a restaurant, say 20 years when I retire, anyway, so I would probably want to know what people like to eat. If I buy a bunch of food that people don't like, I'm not going to make any money. I'm going to be stuck with all that food that nobody likes. So I need to find out what kind of food people like. So what I did was I asked some of my friends what were their favorite foods. And their choices were hamburgers, tacos, or mac and cheese. So I did what Annie did, and I took a survey. And I wrote a tally mark for each person that told me hamburger was their favorite. I made a tally mark for each person that told me tacos was their favorite. And a tally mark for each person that liked mac and cheese the best. So if I buy all of these foods from my restaurant, I'm going to have some happy customers because that's what they like to eat. You are going to use this tally chart, however, to answer some questions for me. You ready? So on this page, you're going to click on the pen if it works. If it doesn't work, just write it down on a piece of paper. It says use the tally marks on the previous page to answer the questions below. So looking at the tally marks, which food is the favorite? Which one has the most tally marks? Well, this has 5 because remember you have 4 and number 5 draws the line. 5, 10. Now we can count by 1. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And how many like tacos? 5 plus one more, 6. Mac and cheese, 5, 10, 11, 12. So which one is the favorite? Which one did most people like the best? Yes, it was hamburgers. Now you need to count the tally marks and write that number here. How many voted for hamburgers? Write the answer here. How many voted for tacos? Write the answer here. How many voted for mac and cheese? You're going to count the tally marks. And what food had the most votes? We just found that. Which one had the most? Hamburgers, right. So that's your answer here. And what food had the least votes? You need to go back to the tally chart and see which one had the smallest number of votes. Then you're going to take a picture and turn it into your teacher. When you're finished, you may go to practice counting by fives because tally marks are easier when there's in groups of 5. Then there is a tally mark song for you to watch. Then your extra math for 10 minutes, your iStation for 10 minutes, and your other math apps that your teachers allow you to go to, if they allow you to go there. But what did we learn today? We learned that tally marks, one line stands for each object you count. The 5th line crosses the other lines. And then we watched a quick review from Brain Pop about tally marks. And then you answered the questions about my tally marks. How many people voted for hamburgers? How many voted for tacos? And how many voted for mac and cheese? Then you answered questions about which one had the most and which one had the least. That way I know what to cook in my restaurant. And you can have a great rest of your day. Bye.